Hello and welcome to nanascraftyhome.com. Today's tutorial is going to show you how to add fringe to any project that you choose, whether that be a blanket, a poncho, scarf, etc. Today I am using this yarn to add to a blanket, but you can apply this to any type of project. So I have the yarn that I would like to use, and I have cut a piece of cardboard, sturdy cardboard here, to wrap and then cut the pieces of fringe. You could also use a hardcover book if you find one in the right size. The cardboard that I'm using is approximately 4 inches in width, and so I'm going to show you how to wrap that. So you're going to want to get your ends as even as possible and then start wrapping that yarn around that cardboard or whatever item that you're using to wrap. You're going to wrap pretty loosely. You don't want to pull tightly on this. So just wrap as many strands as you'd like around here. I'm going to just do a few to show you. So once you get to that place where you want to stop and cut, you've got your yarn end over here. So you're going to take your scissors and just put them underneath next to that cardboard and as close to the end as you can get and just cut. There we go. As easy as that. Oh, and I also want to cut that end so they're all even. Very good. So just take that off the cardboard, and you see here that I have even strands. And I will now show you how to add that to a project. Alright, so you can see my project awaiting fringe here. I have a blanket that I'm going to be adding fringe to. You're going to want to make a decision about placement of your fringe. On this project, I've decided that I'm going to add fringe to each of these purple rows. You can certainly add them closer together if you wish, further apart, whatever your preference. Just double check and make sure that wherever you're adding your fringe to, that they aren't too close together because it will bunch up. There is some thickness to this, so just double check that as you're adding your fringe. The other thing is you're going to want to make a decision about which side you're going to start adding fringe to, because there is a different appearance to the front and back side of the fringe. As you can see here, the back side has a bar going all the way across it, and the front side has like a V shape to it. Kind of comes here to a point. So there is a different appearance, and because of that, you're going to want to add your fringe in the same way to your project throughout, so you'll have the same appearance. You're also going to want a larger crochet hook, one that's small enough still to go through your work easily, but large enough to grab all of the strands that you're going to pull up into a loop. Because essentially what you're going to be doing is you're going to be grabbing this and pulling up a loop into your project. So making sure that everything is fairly even. We have some that are a little bit shorter, of course, as close as possible. We're going to insert our crochet hook and then making sure that it's even on both sides or as close as possible. We're going to grab it and pull it up. And you see here we've made a big loop with that yarn. So with your fingers and your hand over here, you're going to pull that up and over, bringing those strands of fringe through. You can see you've got that V shape going on and that bar in the back. And you're going to gently just tug the strands. If you have some strands that are considerably shorter, this is where you're going to want to try to even them out as much as possible by pulling gently on them to get these as even as you can. So you're just going to keep continuing to tighten this up. Until all the strands feel and look and have the appearance. It looks like I have some white ones here that aren't quite tight. There we go. Maybe a green one. There we go. All right, so I've tightened up the fringe on that one. We're going to go ahead and add another grouping here. So grab another 3, making sure that they're even, or as even as possible. Insert that crochet hook. Evening them up on the hook. And just pull. Pull up your loop. And then forward over top of those strands, pulling those strands through the loop. And then just start gently tugging, gently pulling. If I have any evenness problem, go ahead and take care of that now before it's too tight. It looks like one didn't want to pull through. So there we go. So there you have it. This is how you would add fringe to any project, be that blanket, poncho, scarf, any project that you choose. And as always, you can always visit me at nanascraftyhome.com. I have some great projects I'm adding fringe to, so check those out as well. And I hope you come back soon. Thanks and have a great day.